Hello, everybody, specifically all of you fans of the hit audio soap opera Forever and a Day. It's Candice and Casey here, and we are here to deliver to you a special recap episode of sorts and a look ahead at our third season, which premieres tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central and 3 p.m. Eastern on Anchor podcasting, which we'll get into more about later. But for now, I'm Casey Hutchison, the creator of this series, as I am also the co-executive producer and co-head writer, standing arm to arm with the lovely Candice Mac. And I'm also the narrator of the show. But enough about me, because I want to hear from the beautiful lady who is sharing the screen with me right now.
That would be me. Hey, everybody, you guys know me. I'm Candice Mac, co-executive producer, co-head writer, and co-star as everybody's favorite character, Danielle Frazier, on the hit audio series Forever and a Day. What?
Everybody's favorite. No, that's fine. Everybody's favorite.
I mean, everybody loves Danielle, right?
Of course, I guess. You know, I know you've been channeling her into sainthood for a long time now.
Yes. I think we need to recognize that Danielle is a saint because, look, there's some things that she has done, that she hasn't done, that she should have done, that she may be doing,
There's
that she
a couple
did.
men she's done.
And she should be a saint for that.
Well, so, Candice, should we talk a little bit about the background of the show and what it means to the both of us to be airing a third season? That's so crazy.
Crazy. It's like crazy talk when you say that, because literally it just happened in August of 2020. You remember 2020?
I try to forget it, unless when it comes to our show, then
Yeah.
I don't want to forget that part. But I
It
tend
just
to
seems
forget.
so far away. It looks like a long time ago, like ancient Rome or something like that. But
Right.
yeah, I mean, August 2020 is when we had our first episode. And pretty much the show revolves around three families. You have the Bennetts, the Harpers, and the Marshalls, and all these crazy citizens of Augustus, Illinois. And basically, their lives are so yin yang, we wave, that that's why we're here, to
Yeah.
help you guys out with some of this, because it's very confusing, but their lives are forever connected, as in forever and a day. Got it? So, Casey, let's go.
Yeah, because Candice and I each picked 4 separate moments that we think have defined the past 2 amazing soapy seasons, which also included 2 special episodes that we aired outside of our regular seasons. But anyway, without further ado, I'm going to pass the ball back into Candice's court. So, Candice, what is one of your top moments out of the 4 that you selected?
This was really hard because all of our storylines are amazing. And I'm not just saying that because I co-wrote some of them, but as a listener, one of the things that I enjoy is the entertainment and also the connection. So one of my picks is Elaine accepting Caitlin for coming out. Here's the thing. We live in a world where judgment is real. Like, judgment can make or break you. It can take you to a dark path, especially when the judgment comes from your own parent. It was really important. And let me stress this. It was very important that we do the storyline and we do it right without the hoopla or anything. So you have Elaine and Caitlin, who come from a very conservative family of the Harpers, which is a political family. And the thing is Caitlin is also a blogger. And as we know, we all are on social media, bloggers have a very important role nowadays. And if their identity is revealed, they get stripped away, pretty much get blackballed in the world of social media. So Caitlin has been struggling with telling the truth to her family for a while now. Her and her girlfriend, Lakin, who is a Bennett. So we have a Juliet storyline. But the big thing is that there was a certain situation where her truth was revealed. And Elaine, being the person that she is, She just straight shot. She didn't, tiptoe around the mulberry bush. She just went ahead and asked her daughter, "Are you gay?" And Caitlin was just kind of like, "Okay, if I say yes, what does that mean? If I say no, what does that mean?" But they had an open and honest conversation. And at the end of the day, a parent's love means the world to a child. And I know sometimes in real time, real life, that doesn't always happen. But it was very important that we had Elaine connect to her daughter in that level, emotionally as well as physically. So that is actually one of my favorite storylines. And Lucretia and Elizabeth nailed it. Casey, what about you?
Yeah, and I just have to say, that was so early on in our show, and it still sticks out to so many readers. 36 listeners, excuse me, but 36 episodes later, to still have a moment from our fourth episode, which was just our second week on the air, when we used to air twice a week. More on that later. But, it still sticks out. And that is just one of the, I think, crowning achievements for us as writers, that we were able to tackle something so early on that felt so honest and true. For me, I have to say that one of my favorite moments is Melanie confronting her past as she is diagnosed with Alzheimer's. I mean, Beth Ellers was contacted very early on, before the series ever debuted. Before we even started recording, fans might recognize Beth's name from her time on Guiding Light and her stint on All My Children. And she's been retired from acting for a while, and she's been living life. But by God, she gave our show a shot, and she, was welcomed back to the world of acting with open arms. And Melanie debuted in episode 5 and has just been holding on to so many secrets and so much rage about the past. And in the middle of all of it, she has something that's going on with her. She had a fight with her sister Elaine in the park, and she ended up having blurry vision. She fainted in front of her best friend and Danielle's kind of enemy, Antoine Jeffries. And okay, and she's just had a rocky road. And in the middle of the rocky road, she was diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's by the one and only amazing Dr. Becker, played by Novelle J. Lee. And so as she is diagnosed with Alzheimer's, she must, kind of take stock of her life. She's with the evil and dastardly Donovan Aldridge, who seems to love her very much, maybe a little too much. And she also has one of the past love of her life blow into town, Stephen Langenfeld. And of course, the big secret that her son is in town as well, but is believed to be the Harper Golden Boy. Colin. Is he Colin? Is he Connor? Will the secret ever be exposed? Whew, it's a lot. That's why you guys need to listen back to some episodes just for enjoyment. Or even if you're listening to this and you haven't started the show yet, stick with us till the end. We'll hook you up.
It's a lot. It's really a lot. Even I had to just be like, okay, this and this and this and that and everything else in between. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, maybe we need to put it in a storage box, a lock box. I don't know. Just saying. And by the way, if you hear that word a lot during the first 2 seasons, if you're listening for the first time, make a drinking game out of it. You're welcome.
That and another word that no cast member could conquer.
The gubernatorial.
The gubernatorial. Oh, those fun moments. I mean, when we were just starting to try and find our footing, we just knew that we wanted to bring you guys a good story. But speaking of more good stories and good moments, Candice, let's toss it back to you. What comes in at number 2 on your list of top moments?
Okay, so this is a no-brainer, but the weather outside is, well, right now it's fine. But in Augustus, there was a hurricane, and her name was Emma. Let me tell you about this girl. This girl literally blew into town, causing So much havoc. I mean, you know, Colin and Leslie was like the it couple. I mean, they were going to get married on a Wednesday, allegedly. But no, Leslie decided to do the right thing for her child and go back to Alex Bennett. I mean, yeah, he's cute and all, but you know, so is Connor. Like, you know, and yes, I said Connor instead of Colin. Oops, it's a mistake. Don't worry. We won't tell you anything else.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you had Colin go off and pretty much rediscover himself. He didn't want to be in. I mean, would you want to be in town when your ex is with this douchebag of a guy? Like, seriously, I have issues about that. That's a whole different topic for another time. I'm just saying. But anyway, he meets Emma, free spirit, party girl, but deep down inside, she's just a farm gal from Wisconsin. I almost said Louisiana. I think she might have some connections there too.
Who knows at this point? Emma is just all over the map, marking her territory wherever she pleases.
Well, apparently she marked her uterus because when she came to town, not only did she come back with open arms, but she also had a bun in the oven. Hey! But the question was, who was the baker? Yeah, we're that messy.
I mean, you know, it was initially believed to be one man, the dreamy, the sexy Alex Bennett. But as it turns out, dun dun dun, in a soap opera twist, Candice, tell us who was the real father of Emma's baby.
It was Gunnar Harper. Just joking. No, it was Colin.
Yes. So as Alex and Emma, who know each other in a past life, were trying to form a con to get Colin and Leslie separated from each other once and for all because their love just might be too strong for one another, Alex hired Emma to go to Europe, seduce Colin in his terrible whimper of a state, and the two ended up sleeping together. And then Emma winds up pregnant. And then, you know what? Just go and listen to the episodes because it's
a lie. It's a lie. And plus, oh, you forgot something else. Gunnar and Emma.
Oh.
He thinks she's poison and she can't stand him.
Exactly. Because as Emma is pulling the con on the fairy tale man that is Colin, lo and behold, they actually fall in love with each other.
See, that's a beautiful thing. See, love will keep you together through the thick and thin. We don't have the rights to that, but I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm just saying. And there's more too. There's so much about Emma.
So much.
So much. I'm just saying, you guys need to listen to the show. We could be on here for hours talking about Emma, but we know you guys got some time, before you listen to season 1, season 2, and get prepared for season 3, which premieres when, Casey?
Tomorrow, February 7th. So very, very excited. Well, Candice, I want to talk more. So can I please give my next moment? Please.
I guess. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, my next moment is, of course, you guys know that every time we end a season, we like to go out in style. We like to give you the big plots. We like to give you big events. And we've had 2 so far on our show. Our season 1 ended with a hospital benefit where a sex tape was exposed. All those pictures of Stephanie and Jonah making love and kissing were on display for the whole town, just as Jonah's poor wife Miranda was suffering from a rare cancer, myeloma. And guess what? She fainted, and Dr. Avery Randolph rushed to her side as Miranda's fate was left hanging in the balance. But it's okay. The gal survived. She lived to see another day, and she also lived to divorce her cheating husband. Meanwhile, though, you thought that was crazy. For season 2, we gave y'all a hostage crisis. Oh, yes, the Bay Ridge Hotel reopened for business. Such a grand place, such a luxurious place, such a lavish place. But danger lurked in the shadows as Dominique Bradford, who is.
And we're going to stop because we want to make sure that people actually listen to season 2 finale. Don't worry. Don't worry. It literally was a bang up job. Bang, bang. Okay. And not for nothing, but those 2 galas really did have some fun times. I mean,
They did.
there was some good times. Some good times.
I mean,
Good food.
from a behind the scenes perspective, you have, 15 actors on a Zoom call with you, and you're trying to capture the best sound and capture the action, and you're retaking stuff and you're doing stuff in one take. It's so crazy, but the season finales are literally the best thing ever to record. We love them so much, just as much as we hope you love listening to them too, for that ultimate cliffhanger.
Exactly. Because seriously, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was really a lot to take in and to process. But make sure you guys listen to it. All right, so my turn. So in all soap operas, there's always a shocking hookup, right? It's something that you don't see coming, or in this case, listening to see coming. So my pick is going to be when Alex and Danielle hooked up for a one night stand. Okay, here's the deal, folks. It wasn't Danielle's fault. Just want to put it out there. But would you turn down a free drink? I don't think so. Here's the deal. Danielle has always been the center of attention. Not good attention. I mean, well, she does run trash.com. So I guess she is trashy in a sense, but she comes from a good place. Anyway, she was already put blame on the fact that she probably was going to leak out Lakin and Caitlyn. She didn't. She was a saint. Okay, just put the halo on her. Just anything. Well, let's see. You got the Bennetts who don't like her. The Harpers don't like her. I don't even think Leslie likes her. Really, she is just not liked at all. Oh well. Anyway, then you have Alex. Alex's life has been so upside down, inside out, that he really doesn't know what he wants. However, in one particular night, he knew exactly what he wanted, and apparently Danielle wanted it too, and they hooked up. But as in all soaps, it's a secret that they have to take to their grave. Maybe.
Dun, dun, dun. It was just, I remember Twitter that day so clearly. It's like etched into my mind forever. It was just, it was really a normal episode. Fans were tweeting along with us, and they were having a good time for those who tend to listen to the show like right when it comes out. And then like all of a sudden I take a break from Twitter because, like Candice, we have our day jobs and stuff, and I come back after the episode is done airing, and whoosh, I mean, tweets everywhere. Hashtag Team Danielle. Hashtag is Danielle pregnant. I mean, just everywhere. Oh, yes. I mean, the Wendy Williams of Augustus finally got to have a bit of fun.
I mean, I would have actually, if I was Alex, I would kind of been a little worried because, she does run trash.com. What if she had a video camera or something in there?
They'll just have to wait until season 3. Who knows what could
happen?
I
mean, does she come from a place of being good all the time, or is she a little sneaky? Because that's a lot of damage.
It is. Yes.
I mean, Danielle wasn't thinking that, but just saying. So, all right, Casey, what's next on your list?
Yes, I'm so ready because you mentioned 2 of my favorite characters already. One is Leslie Marshall. One is Stephanie Markham. They have never, ever seen eye to eye throughout these 2 seasons. Ever since in episode 3, Yes, 3, because we spared no expense at the drama. In episode 3, Stephanie seduced Leslie's father, Isaac, on the eve of the 3rd anniversary of Leslie's mother's passing, and Leslie caught them in the act. And since then, Stephanie and Leslie have been at each other's Manolo Blahniks. They have just fought and fought and fought. They fought at work in the break room. Leslie had this huge interview set up for the Magnifier, her family's company magazine, where they were going to interview Governor Harper when he was running for governor of Illinois. And Stephanie finally got her big shot prior to the interview. Isaac gave her permission to take her Northwestern journalism degree to task to get the chance to ask the Harper patriarch 3 questions. And guess what? Stephanie and Isaac, they had a night of passion, and they didn't show up to the interview because they forgot all about it. Leslie did the interview, and she crossed out Stephanie's questions. It has been one blindside moment after another after another. And how will Leslie continue to deal with Stephanie and vice versa in season 3? I'm so excited. Will they be at each other's throats again? Or have they made peace? What do you think?
See, first and foremost, I would dare somebody to cross off my hardworking questions off the list. I don't care who you are, little girl. But I'm just saying, don't mess with Stephanie and you'll be okay. Now, the debate has always been about, is Leslie coming from a good place because she's trying to protect her father? But at the same time, Leslie, well, here's what I can tell you about season 3. Leslie's going to figure out who Leslie is, and that Leslie needs to stay in her own lane.
But driving into another lane, metaphorically speaking, can be so much fun.
Ooh, yeah.
We'll just have to see.
And I hope Stephanie's going to be okay. I mean,
oh my gosh, I do too.
I mean, she had a lot going on with her too. I mean,
She did.
Donovan and Isaac and Jonah, and that her lies are coming up as being true. You guys need to catch Forever and a Day. Just saying.
You really do.
All right. So my last pick.
Ooh, I hate that it's your last one, but go ahead.
I know. This one kind of caught me as a listener, and again, I listened to the show as well as but this one, I think, if we could sum up what the show is about not expecting anything. Like, everything is unexpected, and you get caught off guard. You get emotionally invested in these characters. So Gregory Marshall, who's the brother of Isaac, who is also the co-owner of the Bay Ridge Hotel with his niece Leslie, he's had some hard times. I mean, some hard times, okay? Battling addiction, gambling, and of course there's this woman named Dominique, but we'll talk about that later. Just got to say this, just like Rihanna, something better owe you money. There you go. I can't really say that word because we're a family show. I think we are a family show. Yes, we are.
Yeah, we definitely write towards families. Let's say that.
Yeah, I mean, there have been some moments. But anyway, so Gregory pretty much was out on his luck until one fateful day he meets the amazing Dr. Avery, who is just straight up, doesn't take a lot of bull, and pretty much we're on their journey. Until Gregory's past kind of catches up. And you know how they say that your past will come into your present, which will affect your future. And that's what happened because of some secrets and some lies. We're not going to get into it because you're going to have to listen to the first 2 episodes. But let's just say, Avery, you'll be missed, girl. Find out how it happened on Forever and a Day, on Anchor and all streaming services.
Find out why it's also the highest rated episode thus far in our show's history, with almost 1,500 people tuning in. Ooh,
You want emotion? Get ready. Because the story of Gregory and Ava, it will bring you to tears.
it will. Oh, I miss Avery. Oh. Well, anyway.
Avery!
Bye. On a side note, it is time for my final moment as well. And again, I'm so sad. I don't want this to end, but there's so much to look forward to. So, anyway, my final moment, one of my top moments in this show's history, an episode that we all loved collaborating on, from acting to writing to producing, is the episode in which Elaine's intervention took place. So the Harper matriarch, we already know from the beginning, from jump, that she is addicted to alcohol. She faces that addiction. She faces that uphill battle. And sadly, after she hurts her wrist from an old softball injury and from high school, she gets addicted to painkillers and booze. And her sister Melanie catches her in the act of drinking again, and she decides to gather the family. And it remains one of the most impactful moments ever from this show. And wow, I mean, there's truly not enough words to say about how much it meant to our listeners and how much it meant to us to explore alcoholism very honestly, while still giving you guys other plots to entertain you throughout a season. But yeah, it sticks with me, definitely.
Such amazing acting. It is, again, like I said, one of the things about Forever and a Day is that we put so much emotion into these scenes, to the point where I think sometimes we forget that it's actually an audio drama, because it's so real. Like, these actors are bringing these characters to life. And we hope you guys are enjoying it. We are enjoying it. We enjoy creating. We enjoy listening. It's just been an amazing ride. And again, I can't believe it's going to be season 3 soon. Like, you guys, you have no idea. You have no idea what's in store for you for season 3, to the point that I feel like we should just rip off the Band-Aid and tell everybody. So here's what's going to happen first. First, there is going to be a shocking secret of a secret of a secret of a secret to be revealed. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. There might be some other little things here and there.
Yeah.
Just you're just gonna have to listen starting tomorrow. And we need to address this right now. So for you guys who've been there with us in the beginning, you know that we had 2 episodes per week. However, that's going to change up, because starting tomorrow and going on forward, we're going to be on every Monday. So make sure you I know what you're saying. I know you're saying, Candice, why would you do that? You know why we did this? Because we want you guys to enjoy the shows, and we will also want you to enjoy this whole season. Look, this season is a doozy. It's a Casey, tell them it's a lot. It's a lot.
We're gonna go through a lot, but guess what? Even though we're only on 1 day a week now, we have a special treat for you guys. We fulfilled our largest episode order yet. You're not getting 14 episodes. You're not getting 13. You're not getting 10. You're getting 24 episodes, plus Forever and a Day's first hour-long episode as well. Now, I'm not going to tell you when that comes up, but be prepared.
Don't say we don't love you guys, because we do. And that's about it. I think we're, we just wanted to give you something to, a little appetizer before tomorrow season 3 begins. And I know people are going to say, you guys are hyping it up, but no, we're really not. This season is going to be a lot. It's going to change the game. If you think you know where some of this is going, no, I don't think you do. And if you do, you're a good detective. Just saying. So you guys, make sure you follow us at FAAD Podcast on Insta and on Twitter. Forever and a Day Podcast on Facebook. Also, go to our website, and it's brand new. Hello. Yes, facelift and all. Yes, okay, because we are prepared for you guys at FAADseries.com. But wait, there's more.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So last week, we got big news, huge news. And you guys know me, I'm such a cheerleader. Casey's a cheerleader. We're the cheer squad. But just so you know, we're also not just a big audio drama series. We don't have, Janelle the Allen, Frank the Copulus, Beth the Ellers, Darrell Anthony, and many, many more. But we are also nominated, 2 nominations for the Indie Series Awards. For Ben Bryan, who plays Gregory Marshall, and for the ensemble. All of us!
Yes.
Everybody!
Each and every one, from the writers to the producers to the cast, all of us.
Yes! And it's because of you guys. You guys made this happen. So thank you so much. And get ready for season 3. It starts in a couple of hours. Actually, you know what? We're just going to say this. We're just going to deem it. Tomorrow's Forever and a Day Monday.
It is.
Sadly, you got to go to work though. unless it's a snowstorm or something, then you can stay home and you can listen to the first couple of episodes. Get prepared. Prepare yourself. Talk to other people. Hashtag FAAD on Twitter. We may even pop on during the show and on Twitter and talk to you guys. And who knows? I don't know. Just get ready. We'll see. But get ready. Everybody, please be safe out there. Take care of each other and don't wait forever and a day to listen to Forever and a Day. Bye, guys.
Bye.